much so about that, because we've replaced the sacred so much, whether it be in our cultural conditions and systems. We've replaced it in so many ways. We don't really have a foundation for a language system to communicate, not even awaken people, because we've replaced everything with kind of neutralized, uncharged energy. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just neutralized and uncharged. So because we were afraid of the word God, we replaced it with source. And then we became afraid of the word source and we replaced it with consciousness. And who even knows, what means what anymore? Because since the nuclear age, we've been making replacements and replacements. When we don't like something, we go, well, it would have a higher energy and vibration if we called it this. But not everybody's on that page, which segregates us, right? It segregates us. So he wants you to be aware of where you are, where each person stands in their belief system. He called me out just as equally as he would anyone else, because at the time when he was really attempting to get through to me, I was very anti-New Age. I was like, I don't understand these replacements. And, I'm sitting here with like Mother Teresa Teresa of Avila and St. John of the Cross and all these deep Christian mystics, and then the Eastern mystics and yoga and all this stuff. And she's like, no one understands what you're saying. That's right. And then like no one could relate to where I was, right? Because people have replaced those words. Now, granted, they've replaced them with words I don't understand, that kind of have this neutral, like grounding and chakra clearing, and words that just kind of just fail to impart the original sacredness that we are as a human. So I had to like sit with that and go, oh my goodness, for my soul, what does grounding mean? For my soul, what does chakra clearing mean? For my soul, what does protection and boundaries mean? And then when I did that, it wasn't necessarily about coming up with another word for it. It was about saying, okay, what does it mean to me? What does that feel like? And it felt like going back into the holy dressing room, and putting on a white gown and saying, okay, here you are in your purity. All right. Now just walk out of the dressing room into the world. Do you need a word to do that? Do you need a definition to do that? And that's when Metatron really started talking to me a lot more. And this is where he can talk to anyone, is when you remember that your deepest change that you need to make this year is your connection to your internal soul, to your internal thought system, your internal feelings, your internal language, that your thoughts and your feelings and your soul, and then your external language, which is your words, your body language, your gestures, how you move through the world dictates what karma happens and what you manifest and create according to him. And he said that if each and every person remembers and practices this, then the entire human species will shift powerfully and positively. Right?